everyone to our workshop. So, you want to be a freelance social media manager. So, we're going to cover a few things in this workshop, areas that I've been asked about many, many times. And I have Jessie here who has gone through the process as well. So, Jessie can share her experience on the topics so that you get both perspectives of someone who, like, I teach about it, and I've done it as well. But I think Jessie is more closer to being one of your peers, and so she can tell you how she's gone through the process, particularly as a student, taking on clients and then moving into graduation and then starting up her own business in that way. So to first, excuse me, Canva. To introduce you, you know me, I'm Dr. Karen Sutherland. So I'm a senior lecturer at the University of the Sunshine Coast, and I now have my own agency as well, drkaren Digital, where I'm a co-founder and I lead the social media team. And Jessie.
Yeah, hey, so I was a student at USC as well, graduated last year, and I freelanced out my degree, and now I've started my own business. I wouldn't say it's like an agency yet, it's a one-woman show, but yeah, through that basically just kind of contract for clients and for other agencies as well, and I'm just kind of trying to build it whilst also doing my master's, so it's a bit of a juggling act, but yeah, that's basically me.
So this workshop will be quite comprehensive. So we're going to cover key areas. But firstly, we're going to explain why, why even be a freelance social media manager, and why this workshop. Why do you need this workshop? Then we're going to start from the beginning, where to start, the things you'll need, and the sort of areas and legalities you'll need to set yourself up. Then importantly, how to find some clients, which otherwise you won't have a business. And then we'll look at business processes. So things from quoting, contracts, it can be quite dry content, but it's necessary. And then finally, conclusion and questions, and just some tips as well to staying current as a social media manager. So firstly, why become a social media manager? So Jessie, explain, what are the benefits of being a social media manager, a freelance one?
So first of all, you get to work from home. So if you need any snacks, they're just down the hall. And obviously having the freedom to kind of move around, like you can kind of balance your life a bit more, I think. Like, you can go to the gym in the middle of the day, or you can move meetings around as you like. You kind of have a lot of control. You also get to choose who your clients are, whereas if you kind of work in an agency, I guess they're given to you. You don't have much of a choice in it. Sorry if you can hear the rubbish truck is going past right at this moment. Is that loud or is it okay?
I can't hear it.
Oh, okay, good. And then, yeah, I think, what else have we written here? I started during my studies. So I started in the second year, and it was such a good way to be able to earn money whilst you're studying. And you're putting into practice everything you've learned as well. So I think that's a really important thing, because otherwise it's kind of just theory. And until you get to actually apply it, you don't really know how much you're taking in and how much you learn.
Yeah, and it's such a great way to earn money while you're studying. So I don't know about you, but when I was studying, I did a whole range of jobs, from working in fast food places, and there's nothing wrong with these roles. There really isn't. I sold shoes at Myer in the ladies' shoe department, and that was an experience. I did all these things, but if there was the opportunity to be able to be creative and get paid to actually gain experience and practical experience in the field that I wanted to work in, particularly around marketing, communication, that sort of thing, yeah, I would have jumped at this opportunity. And currently on the Sunshine Coast, and I think Australia-wide really, there is a huge gap in the market. So there are small business owners who need social media support, because social media management is a job in itself, and they don't have time to run their business as well as focus on that. They can do a little bit, but they can't give it as much attention as they need for it to actually be effective. And the other thing is too, so they'll go to an agency, and agencies charge quite a lot of money. So they're looking for bigger clients that don't have, that have more money than small businesses have. So often small businesses can't afford the fees of an agency. So there's this gap where they need help, but they don't have the money for an agency. And this is exactly the right gap that a freelance social media manager can actually fill. So that's why it's really a great way, because the chances are you'll find clients quite easily and be able to start up this business for yourself in sort of an easier way than a lot of other businesses. Not to say that it's easy, because it's not, but yeah, but there's that gap is already there, the demand is already there.
And I would say like there are a lot of them out there. Like there's a huge market, even for, I have a lot of friends who do the same job, and there's like no competition because there's just so much business out there. There's too much. Like a lot of people that are social media managers, freelancers, they are too busy because there's too many, so there's plenty to go around for sure.
Absolutely. And if you think too around, so when, say, for our social media courses, when I put a call out for clients, I'm inundated with requests for help. So all of these business owners are prospective clients.
Mm-hmm.
And so why this workshop?
So I found when I was studying that there was definitely a big gap of, I guess, like the technicalities of, oh, like, do I need, what's an ABM? How do I get one? Like, do I have to pay for it? How do I invoice? What do I charge? Like, you have so many questions, and you kind of know the theory of how to manage a social media to an extent. Obviously, you learn all like the insights, all the content planning, all the strategy stuff. But then all of the technical stuff you're a bit lost with, and it is a bit of a minefield if you're just figuring it out on your own. So I think that this workshop hopefully can bridge that gap. And I think Googling stuff is also really helpful when you're trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah. And so we've got some great resources as part of this workshop as well that will help you to do that. And yeah, what I've found, particularly when we have these opportunities in our courses where students can network and possibly take on freelance social media work, many don't do it. And I think it's because of the fear that they don't know how. And so I'm hoping by providing this workshop, it will give you the tools and the information that you need to sort of demystify it, and so show you that it's not that challenging. It's not that challenging to set up an ABN and things of that nature. It's actually quite a simple process, and it's free to be able to do it. So so that's my main aim, is to give you the knowledge so then you can actually use that to your advantage.